The city of St. Paul is hoping to score some major points with families by waiving fees for rec sports leagues like soccer and basketball. The initiative is part of a $1.5 million investment in parks and rec that is all thanks to a federal grant. As Jonah Kaplan explains, city officials consider this a slam dunk.
Just here having a nice catch with Roman, Kirk Cousins. I gotta say, you better watch out. $1.5 million to make all this free, these rec sports. And that's money that's actually for public safety, for police. Now that's obviously one great motivating factor. But you know what else? If these kids are here, that means they're not alone. And what did we learn from the pandemic? The smiles speak for themselves, and so do the signups. The St. Paul City Council signing off and appropriating $1.5 million from the American Rescue Plan. If more kids are playing games inside, they're less likely to be playing with fire somewhere else.
Coming out of the pandemic, it's been so critical that we reconnect ourselves to community. And our Parks and Rec director kind of brought it to me. Our frontline staff was really excited about it. And we're seeing right now the impact that just getting rid of a $25, $40 fee can make for us.
But $40, that fills up a tank of gas, buy a bag of groceries, even helps with monthly utilities. The waived fees applying to all sports for kids ages 9 and up. So the money a big help. But the rec centers need help too.
To come and serve as coaches, to come and serve as volunteers, we need officials. That's one of the most exciting problems we can have as a community.
Aria could definitely hula hoop. Not even gonna try. But Aria, you know what's awesome? All this money for the free rec sports, it's actually good for 3 years, and there's a lot more coming too. It means rec centers are gonna be open more on the weekends. There's even a summer game mobile on the way, so we're gonna have to stay tuned. In St. Paul, Jonah Kaplan, WCCO 4 News.
There's a school in the Twin Cities immersing kids in Latin culture from a very young age. Heather Brown takes us to Rayito de Sol to check it out.
Hola, chicos.
At Rayito de Sol, Hispanic Heritage Month doesn't require any extra lesson plans.
Language and culture goes together, not only for the values we carry in the culture, but with the educational background.
Luisa Fuentes started the Spanish immersion school 19 years ago when she couldn't find a program to enroll her son in.
My son is a half Peruvian. For me, it was very important to be proud of his identity and of his background.
Teachers at the program represent 15 different Latin countries.
Aquí está Estados Unidos, donde vivimos nosotros, sigue México, y en esta área está Ecuador.
And they bring more than just their language to the classroom.
Spanish immersion is not only about the language, but we're grounded in the culture.
Children from ages 6 weeks to 6 years old come to the program from all different backgrounds.
Many families are afraid, oh, we don't speak Spanish at home. What is my child going to do when they go home? Are we going to understand them? Yes, they are going to understand.
Fuentes says the benefits reach beyond the language learning.
Businesses spend so much money in diversity and inclusion.
Kids enjoy music and art that centers around Hispanic cultures.
Azul. This is amarillo. And this is rojo.
They learn about each of the 21 countries that speak Spanish as a first language.
¿Quién me recuerda qué bandera es esta? Ecuador, Quito.
As the school nears 2 decades, Fuentes says it's rewarding to see students, like her son, becoming successful young adults.
Some are doing their masters now, and they come usually. I'm just waiting to see one of those kids bringing their child now.
As they start a new school year, she loves seeing each new generation embrace Hispanic culture.
Little ambassadors of our culture.
That's our show. We hope it lifted you up, maybe gave you a little inspiration to do some good this week. You can see more of our heartwarming stories every week on our Sunday morning show at 7 o'clock on WCCO TV, and it will stream throughout the day on Sundays. Thank you for being here. We hope to see you next week, friends.